we don't know. I don't know what
What?
today's about. I don't know what today's about. I kind of just showed up.
You're the host for
I don't
today.
know. Was I supposed to do something?
You don't have to do something. We're just gonna rant and banter for like the next 2 hours.
We're gonna talk about something,
We
and
go
that's gonna eventually just turn to anime, and then you guys talk about shows that I haven't watched.
Look, man, I don't. I was gonna mention it. I was gonna mention an anime today, so yeah.
I was gonna mention something about animes too, like the newest seasons and all the stuff that just came out. No,
Yeah, but there's a bunch of new stuff that came out, dude.
That's why I came prepared and read a manga.
Oh.
You read one manga. How many chapters is the manga?
6 volumes with like 20 chapters each.
You count the chapters, not the volumes.
I don't fucking know. You know.
All right, so we
Oh,
can.
why would I know?
We could just edit the intro in. We could just keep talking.
What? No, just try and start a new file. It's not that hard. It's
No,
one button,
okay.
Henry.
I'm just editing. I'm just gonna edit.
You didn't edit the thing I told you to edit last time, so I don't know if I can trust you.
Wait, what do you mean?
I told you. I literally in the intro of last episode I said, "Are you?" At the beginning I said, "Are you gonna cut that one out?"
Oh no, I decided not to because it's just funny. Not to.
Oh my god.
It's nothing bad either, right? It's not like about the Sally.
No, it wasn't anything bad.
Yeah,
No.
it's just funny.
The only thing
that I
I'm
don't
talking
cut
about
out.
is life savings.
Bro, I have
don't-
life savings.
Had. It's all in VTubers now.
COVID, Among Us.
I was about to start the intro. I choked on my Pepsi.
All right, count us down. Matt, do the intro.
What's an intro?
Oh my gosh.
Kitty. Oh wait, I
What
lied.
is this
There's, like,
podcast? What's the name
26 chapters. Aha, I found it.
26 chapters in total?
of our
so far.
podcast?
Oh, no, of what you read. 26 chapters in total.
Wait, what about the intro, guys?
No, I was just answering his question from before.
Okay, okay.
Just
Okay. Go.
Go. Where's the countdown?
Who? Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, go.
We will be welcome to Fax Machine Podcast. This is me, Luna Tuna Matty Boy, and Nerd 1 and 2. Introduce
Hi.
yourselves, Nerds 1 and 2.
I'd like to be nerd number 2. Hi, I'm Orc. Yes.
What up, host? This is the KingHenry on Twitch, YouTube. That's right, bitch.
No shameless plugs here.
You're right. I'm
Only
Yeah.
Wouldn't people, don't people like already know on your channel?
facts.
I mean, I'd hope they knew who you were.
I hope so.
hey everyone, this is KingHenry on the KingHenry YouTube channel. Come check me out, you know.
This is called the KingHenry podcast, you know.
KingHenry.
just shows like a screenshot of his fucking YouTube channel on his YouTube.
Screenshot of my YouTube channel.
Yeah, screenshot of your
on the
YouTube
thumbnail
channel.
of this podcast.
Exactly.
Oh my, no, it's not happening. It's not happening
That's
at
the
all.
next level plug.
That's not happening at all.
You want the thumbnail to be your Twitter or YouTube?
No. I would prefer the thumbnail to be all VTubers, but I can't have what I want. So.
Yes, you
I'll
can.
deal
Because
with
no one
it.
else wants what you want.
Yes, you can.
I
You just need
mean,
money.
I could since I'm the only one that makes the thumbnail. Then I could do it.
Yeah, when
I'm
we
talking
talk about,
I make the thumbnails.
wait, you do have it in the background, the code board.
So, oh yeah, I do.
Yeah, but later when we talk about the VTuber, you could add something else, like to a wall or something. You can do a wallpaper, like
I
Talking
can
about
add more
VTubers?
VTubers.
like not on a corkboard, or you could do a little little doll mannequin thing on like the table,
Plushie.
on like the table, like
We call those
back.
plushies. Henry.
Sure.
No, he wants like an actual mannequin.
An actual life-size.
I want
mannequin.
a 6 feet tall VTuber that can
the
crush your
figurine.
balls.
Bro, vibe.
I know.
It's a hard world out there for us men that just want VTubers to crush our ball.
You two can speak for yourselves.
Hey man, I'm joking. Joking.
Are you though? What defines the line of joking?
The amount of pain I would feel
Nice,
is where the line.
nice voice crack.
Well,
There's-
you
Almost.
do like tsunderes.
Yeah, but there's like a certain getting punched and getting kicked, and it's a pain I can handle.
In the
Getting my
balls?
balls crushed,
What
It's
if she
something
kicks
that I
you
would
in the
never do.
balls?
Dude. As someone who's had that happen to them, it is painful and it hurts so bad.
You had your
I
balls
would
crushed?
never.
But
No,
gosh,
my
was,
balls crushed.
Share it. Share the
I got
story.
gosh,
kicked in the
was he in
balls.
euphoria?
Share the
He
story.
was so happy.
No, this
Share
is my
it.
brother. We got in a fight, and he just kicked me in the balls.
Nice.
That was like a long time ago.
I got
It
kneed.
hurt.
I got kneed. Not in the balls, but the pee-pee. But it also connects to the balls, so it was both.
Yeah, but like,
Double whammy.
yeah, but like, it's not really that much pain. I mean, it's kind of just like one little like muscle flesh bag, yeah, but like I'm punched.
Yeah.
But not really much of like the balls, where like it's just pain nonstop. Anyways, I'm glad we
Okay.
started out this podcast talking about balls.
Yeah,
Well,
we
what
don't
else
know.
were we supposed to talk? It's not like we had a topic for today.
Yes, we do.
I mean, yeah, we do.
Wait, but before that, we have our
Before-
guest. Did you guys notice?
Oh.
We have a new guest on the podcast.
Oh yeah, we do have a guest on the podcast.
Welcome.
Yeah.
This is Lee Navi, the hug pillow to the left of Orch. For those of you who are not watching us on YouTube or listening, but on Spotify or the other platform we have on, it'll be down in the description. The pug pillow's here. It's not really here. It's virtually here. It's not physically in my house yet.
Oh,
When it does happen, I will switch out that hug pillow in the background to like a real one. And
take a
and then-
screenshot and good lighting. I'll put it in.
yeah, that'd be so good.
Just make sure you clean it before you send the screenshot, please.
I will send it the moment it gets here, like the box, like when it's in the box, and then you can just Photoshop it there.
What is this topic you have here, Mr. Henry?
All right,
You forgot it.
You
Resident
usually forget it.
Evil,
Oh, yes.
Infinite Darkness. Have you guys seen it?
I watched the trailer. I meant to watch it, but then a lot of things happened. Never did watch it, but I watched the trailer and it looked pretty good.
It's great. It's amazing. CGI's on point. Leon's still
The
hot as
story-wise,
hell.
though.
Story-wise, it's still. I mean, it's canon at least. Not like unlike the live-action movies. Well, I mean,
Yeah, but how many episodes is it?
oh, it's 4. But I don't know why it stopped. Unless the first 4 episodes.
Isn't
Like
it a Netflix original? Like a Netflix show?
Yeah.
Then yeah, it makes sense. It's only 4 episodes, dude. They make the smallest episode counts ever.
I mean, I think they definitely will come out more though.
Yeah, like with Castlevania, the first season of Castlevania only had 4 episodes, so it's definitely possible.
All right. Maybe later on.
Yeah, probably. Did you see it at all?
Horror bad. I don't know
What?
if Resident Evil's considered. Wait, what are you talking about? Resident Evil?
It's not
Isn't
really
Resident Evil?
horror. It's not horror. It's just.
It's Resident Evil 2, so it's not really horror.
It's not.
I was always under the impression all of Resident Evil is horror game status.
I mean, it's horror
Well,
game, but it's
yeah.
no jump scare at all. It's not horror. It's not the classic traditional horror of jump scare.
But I feel like Resident Evil 7 is like the only super horror one.
The rest are story-based gameplay.
Resident Evil is scary, but it's not horror, you know.
Scary bad, man.
Yeah, but it's not like scary. It's kind of like whoa.
You've been with us in much scarier stuff in VR chat worlds.
Yeah, God, I was completely forced against my will into doing that.
You know, you signed the papers.
No, I didn't!
You
You
were
should've.
drunk. You were drunk.
I was not!
You were not
He was
yourself.
drunk on something, but it wasn't alcohol.
That's right.
I was strong-armed into joining against my will.
Yeah, like what? Like, can I say it? Can I say it? Like, did she just say like, "Hey, join us," and you're like, "I don't want to," and then she says, "Please," and you're like, "Okay, I'll do it."
It was more than a single please.
Who
It
did?
was a lot. French.
I mean, I think the fault lies on you for like falling into that trap of feeling forced to do it. I think that falls on you, Chief.
No, I'm pretty sure you made me do it.
Nah,
I never made you do it once.
Nah, the trap that Luna got was the fact that he said he's scared of horror. If he didn't say that, you know,
Obviously,
we
you
wouldn't.
can't just. Okay, well, you can't just say, "Nah, I don't want to do it," and then you're like, "Oh, why? Why not? Why not?" You can't just say, "Don't feel like it." They'll pull and poke and pride it out of you.
Yeah, like, you know, like if you have a group of friends and this one person says they don't like roller coasters, now you're just so inclined to take them to the freaking Six Flags, right?
Yeah.
And ride a whole roller coaster together. That's just how it is.
Here's the thing, I don't get it either, because like I am also like terrified of horror, but I still watched it and had a lot of fun.
But Orc enjoys it.
Because you can counter that with the power of friendship.
Yeah, why can't you?
Last time I had the power of friendship, I asked very nicely if I could if someone would hold my hand and guide me through it, and then I got left behind to do it by myself.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
it's kind of like you with. Okay, who were you asking to hold your hand?
What word was this in VR
Yeah,
chat?
what-
When we were doing the
Is it the
the
maze?
story one, not was it the maze? I
Oh,
don't know.
Was it like the long 6-hour one?
The
Probably. I
Higgy
think so.
dungeon, the bunny girl thing.
Yeah, that one.
That was so
That
good.
Okay, so I can't remember anything about
There were
that
there
one,
were
so,
numerous times where I was like, I refuse to do this by myself. Someone go with me, and then you guys are just like, all right, I made it.
Okay, but you have to. I mean, in everyone else's defense,
Thank you.
I don't like having someone ask like having someone hold your
English.
hand the whole entire time does
Makes
ruin
it
the
less-
experience for the other person as well.
So don't
Yeah,
exactly.
so don't hold your hand. That's why they ditched you.
Yeah, that's what we did. We just did.
Alright, everyone, you heard it here. Next time you want to date through a haunted house, just straight up leave your date there because they're ruining your experience. Just tell her fuck off. It's all, everyone on their own.
Haunted houses are different. Haunted houses are made to be played to be like going together and just like experience a haunted house.
This is the
Unlike
point
with
of a
the
VR chat
horror no,
map.
And that's the
The
perfect
horror
time to
map,
grab
you will-
boobs. What?
No, it's different because in a horror map you're actually playing the game. You have to play the game, not just experience the
Games-
haunted house. You're
games
playing
are
a game while inside the haunted house.
Games are hard, man. I prefer competitive games. I don't win anything for beating the haunted house.
You do.
You win pride.
Fuck pride.
You've grown to a better tuna.
That's
As
true.
long-
That's true.
And you get bigger
long-
balls. You grow some extra inches too.
The only reason I would be fucking going inside a haunted map, goddamn speed run, boys. Time to hit the world record.
And grow inches. Couple inches.
No. Why are you like this?
Oh, you haven't? Oh man. The VR chat's doing its
Feel
work.
bad, man.
I found like the only exception, like the horror thing, I don't know what it is, but Phasmophobia, that game just constantly makes me like, no matter how much I like, whenever I watch a video or something on it, it's always like, it's just fucking terrifying, scary. But then you're like, I want to play that. And then you get back in, and then you get back in, and then you realize, holy shit, this is scary again. But when you're not playing it, it looks like fun.
As someone who has like over, I think, 100 hours in Phasmophobia.
Flex it.
No, oh, never mind. Only 50 hours. In
Game
Okay.
is your level 100.
Wow,
You're
look at that.
over level. You're 50 hours, but over level 100.
Yeah. Like the game, after the first 10 hours, gets really boring and repetitive.
Well, because you know what to do and you're fucking expert.
Like-
That's why like Phasmophobia speedrunners just literally go into a room and then fucking shout every swear word there is and then solve it instantly.
Yeah, but like, I'm not gonna lie, shouting every single swear word or saying his name, it takes forever, and that's not efficient at all. Just
Obviously,
saying.
obviously the best way is leave your friend who's scared of stuff and yeah, tell them to deal with it only with a candle and have fun.
Here's
Yeah.
the thing, though, like, when you've played the game for, like, ever, and
That's the
you know everything's gonna happen, I think the only fun you get is forcing your friend who's afraid of things to
Yeah, that's
to
why your
be
favorite
afraid.
fucking, that's why your favorite task when we play together is you die so you can go fuck with me as a ghost.
Yeah, I mean, honestly.
That was fun, yeah.
It's a lot of fun. I don't see a problem with it.
You don't see a problem with it.
Just don't be scared, Lord.
It's like I made you sit through an anime that doesn't have a tsundere in it.
I literally do that on the daily because tsunderes are so heckin' rare nowadays.
They are, yeah.
A romance anime with a tsundere. It's a good
I
one.
just want another Toradora.
Too bad.
I'm a simple man, dude.
You just got Nagatoro. What are you complaining about?
I know I just got Nagatoro, and it was
She's-
absolutely fantastic.
She's not exactly the tsundere, but
No,
she's got a
not
little.
What do you-
exactly.
She's not exactly, but she's not textbook definition tsundere, but she's you know,
Yeah.
she's still like half and half, you know.
Like
Better than
Taiga, I
nothing.
feel is textbook tsundere.
Yeah.
Or Taiga from Toradora,
Let-
for context.
Listen, what I'm trying to say is I want an anime girl to crush my balls. Or
I know, we've already discussed this. I don't want that.
Yeah, he needs
Like
his
I
balls.
said, man, I can take a kick and a punch to like any body part that isn't the balls. I can do that.
I just want one step down from ball crushing. Like maybe just like slight maybe a little burn marker, like that's fine, but crushing, no sir.
You just want
In
that
this
sunny side up, right?
In this episode, we're painting me as if I'm a masochist, which I'm not.
You're not?
Isn't that like
No,
your number
I'm
one
not.
favorite
Oh.
thing? Like that's like the number one thing that's the number one thing you hate that people assume about tsundere lovers.
They think if you like tsunderes, then you must be a masochist, and it's just not true.
You're emotionally a masochist.
You're partially a
No.
masochist.
There you
No,
go.
Look, there's just something special about tsunderes, which is why I love them. It's let me write a paper on it, and it'll come back next week, and I'll explain.
Well, we know you are. We know you're not past writing papers on anime girls. You've already done 2.
I have them too. I mean, they were fantastic too. I passed both of them.
With A?
Flying colors. Yeah, with A's actually.
Oh, nice. I'm proud of you.
You
Thanks,
still haven't
Oxford.
sent it to me.
You never even asked for it.
Literally, last time we talked about it, I said I would have enjoyed reading, and you're like, you never asked. I'm like, now I'm asking, and I still never got it.
Well. All right, I'll give it to you after this one.
Yeah,
okay,
I want one too.
you already
already
read it, and you said it was boring.
That was the VTuber one. That's not anime.
They're
They're
both
both
VTubers.
VTubers.
Fuck. Never mind then.
Henry's gonna love that VTuber episode.
Dude, it's gonna be a fit. I'm gonna love that VTuber. I can't wait to pop in and feel like I'm knowledgeable.
Yo, you two
know?
just talk. I'll just not even be on this show.
How do you
Who
think
the
I
heck
feel
is-
when you two go into anime talk?
I
Yeah.
edited the video. I know you were silent for like 40 minutes.
It was. I mean, like, you could just watch anime. I'm just saying. Remember that
Bro, that's
whole
like
one
a
anime a month?
whole lot of that. It's like a lot of work, man.
I literally like I can literally digest like 3 animes in 3 days. I don't see the problem here.
You're prone to watching stuff that's longer than 20 minutes.
Luna's
Yeah.
a zoomer.
I'm also
Wait,
a
I can't
zoomer. What are
really-
you saying
oh.
about me?
Oh yeah.
Nah, you're
I'm
like
just
a bazoomer. There you go.
Yeah. Orc, you're a
Oh
bazoomer.
Oh my god. I mean, honestly, if I can get I can get like the best aspects of both sides. I'm in. Like, I could
No,
be
you get the
null-
worst side of both. You get the
Well,
cringy.
I've never
get the
played
crin-
Fortnite. So I don't really get
No,
the Zoomer part.
you get the cringy lingo of Zoomers, and you get the old racist side of Boomers.
Whoa, whoa,
What?
whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, okay, okay. That's a little too much there, Chief.
You're
I
a
don't want
gamer,
that
aren't
part.
you?
What the Even though I
You've
guess I'm a gamer, but I'm not.
You've been on an Xbox Live Modern Warfare 2 lobby. You know
No, I've never
exactly.
actually been on that. I never actually even played
What do you
Modern
mean? I
Warfare
saw you
2.
online last night.
No, I never played Modern Warfare 2.
Wasn't your game tag Incel649?
Oh my gosh. How did you find me?
You had the clan tag of like VTuber, like VTBR.
Simp. That's my tag. Simp.
God damn, I should have gone with that Prestige Master looking ass.
I've never actually played Modern Warfare 2. I think I've only ever played like Black Ops 2 online, and that was only for zombies.
Zombies is great.
I was a zombies kid. What can I say?
Alright, we're changing the topic. So zombies.
28.
Call of Duty zombies
Yes, regular
or
zombies
zombies in general.
bad. Regular zombies bad. Call of Duty zombies very good.
Oh. I mean, what's your take on that, Henry?
I played neither of them.
Oh well, all right. I think what's like the only zombies that you know?
In a game?
Resident Evil zombies.
Well, yeah, that one's a given.
Video game zombies just Resident Evil, but like movie zombies, you know, like 28 days later, 28 weeks later, Zombieland, High School of the Dead, anime titty zombies.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Is that really a zombie? No, I'm thinking of High School DxD.
No,
I mean, they're pretty much the same things. You insert zombies in High School DxD. Yeah, you got the same show.
Wait, guys. High School of Dead. You take out all the hentai. It's a good anime. It's not good. It's above average. Take out the hentai. It's above average, right?
How much of the anime is hentai? What percent?
Probably
quite a big portion.
40% probably.
Yeah, which is a pretty big chunk. I mean, honestly, it's kind of a basic zombie film. You could see like anywhere in the States. You could see like anywhere. But in anime form, it was kind of cool.
Big titties.
It's got the like movie formula for the story arc, but no other anime has this. The only I
apologize, Matt, but I'm gonna go on a little anime tangent here.
I came prepared. I read a manga today.
I know, you told us about that.
One whole manga? Clearly, I'm an anime expert.
Me reading 2 mangas a day? Yeah, dude, totally.
hey man, it's an isekai anime, so I know every isekai ever now.
Isekai manga.
Same difference.
Also, not gonna lie, you read one isekai manga, you've read them all. They're all the same.
Quite literally, I was reading it today. I'm like, this is standard in goddamn every isekai ever. Oh look, he's in a new world. Oh shit, he has very good skills and powers. Oh shit, he can solve every problem instantly. Standard isekai.
Yeah, I mean, but I was gonna say, Henry.
Mm-hmm.
With High School of the Dead, have you seen
High School of the DxD.
High School of the Dead. Have you seen School Live?
Yes, I have. That was very interesting. I wasn't a fan until I got to the that part where we figured out it's
the first episode. The first episode was like, huh.
Like yeah, this is not what I didn't sign up for this. Isn't there a horror genre? Like, is this a love romance comedy? What is this? Until we figured out. That's when I started liking it. Yeah, it was nice.
It was. Oh, that first episode really hit me. But
it was so nice and subtle too. Like
it was pretty nice and subtle.
Yeah.
Were we talking about your mangas though?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your mom?
Mangas?
Your mom?
Yeah,
What?
you're
What?
talking about manga.
The one singular manga.
The one singular manga. What was it? What was it?
Meanwhile, Orc over here, fucking folder full of 30 mangas he checks daily.
It quite literally is, honestly. But what was your
Literally.
manga you read?
Wait, I remember. I think it's. I know the first two where it's like cheat pharmacist in another world. It's about a
Mhm.
dude that's like a corporate slave that gets new world, and he finds like his first day there, he finds an injured wolf, and then he finds a potion, and then potions smells like crap. So then he makes a better potion, and then he becomes rich and famous on episode 1 or chapter 1. I'm
That-
thinking of it as an anime because it's just like so standard
Wait,
isekai anime. but
there's
it's
an
manga.
anime on that, but with a woman, and she has like high potential to make potion, like high grade potion, while everyone else in the kingdom is an isekai, and while everyone
think
else
I-
can make like
You're thinking of the
it's like last.
think
It's
I
from
saw
last
it on-
season.
yeah,
I
it's
saw
from
it
the last
on-
season. I've watched it.
I dropped it after like 2 episodes.
I saw it
Yeah,
on Mal when I was searching for this one, but no, it's
The
a
Saint's
different one.
magic powers omnipotent.
Mm.
That's the one you're talking about, and it's
Yeah.
pretty good. But I've seen I've seen pretty much the same exact premise done in a manga, but it was done better, but at the same time worse.
Okay.
Because at least how far did you make it in the anime?
Second episode, like fully watched
Oh,
first and second, and then some guy
Okay.
started falling in love with her. You know.
yeah. So like in this anime, the prince is supposed to be a bad guy, but I don't really see him as a bad guy. I mean, all he did was just ignore the one girl. Like, there's 2 girls got summoned. One of them wears glasses, and of
Oh
course,
yeah, yeah.
everyone knows glasses means ugly. So he, of course, went with the girl that had no glasses,
Mm,
and he chose her, and he kind of walked off and just ignored the other girl.
Yeah.
But like,
main
I don't
girl.
think it makes the prince a bad person. I mean, of
Yeah.
course, I mean, it makes him like
It's
a
just
douche. Doesn't make him a
preference, you
bad
know?
person.
Yeah, his preference is just
Uh,
lollies. You know.
Excuse
what?
you.
Isn't the other girls like younger, much younger than the main?
I think she was in high school,
Basically lolly. While
and the other girl was an office worker.
yeah, 21 plus. Yeah, what's up, Luna?
Excuse
yeah.
you, Orc. Are you forgetting the very thought-provoking and important speech that Shirikami Fubuki has given on glasses?
Well, look, I'm saying
the
that in a
fuck?
general term, as in like anime says that, like shows and everything says that. Like we're like the ugly girl takes off her glasses and lets her hair down. Next thing you know, she's the hottest girl in school, and she's like super popular, and everyone's like, "Whoa, who are you? I've never seen you before. Wow."
Well, it's because glasses are usually seen as like, when you think of someone with glasses, like the stereotype was always, oh, they're a nerd with glasses, 4 eyes, haha, idiot. So that's kind of just stuck through with it.
Yeah, can't distinguish coochie with dick. That's where you're gay too. I know.
What?
What?
Why are
Who
you
said-
like this? Yeah, who could? I think someone broke in my room, guys. Like, don't you just hate when that happens?
When I first got VR, like the phantom, like you get a phantom kind of feeling when people touch you in VR.
Ew.
Oh, it's
You need
fucking
to-
awful.
It is the coolest thing you can only experience once, because once you get used to it, it's gone forever.
That's the gayest thing I've ever heard.
No, it's really cool, like being able to feel like people touch you, even though your eyes see it, and so you feel someone touch you, but there's no one there touching you. It's really cool, and you can only experience it like once. Maybe like the first couple of days you're playing VR. After that, it's gone. You can't ever have it back. It's
Wait, and how do people make out? If it doesn't last until
what you think people actually felt that?
I
You don't feel it. No, he's not talking about like if you see something on VR video, then you feel it on you. It's if somebody IRL touches you while you're playing a VR game.
What? No. You're
he's
misunderstanding.
What?
That's what I'm
is-
saying. When you see someone in VR touch you, you feel like
Oh.
someone's actually touching you, but it only lasts a couple of days until you get used to VR,
Oh, that.
and then the feeling's gone.
My bad.
But then how does people who do like VR chat makeout session, like both VRs?
It's just
Feel
really awkward. Models cushing into each other. It's really awkward. It's
I
not.
mean, if you watch it from the side, it's awkward, but like,
Even
I
when you're
mean-
doing it, it's awkward. You're just sitting there making noises.
how
and
would
you're
you
just-
know?
Saying
I mean,
you do it.
if they're doing it, they have to be like boyfriend and girlfriend or gays, right? So maybe it's something more than just the phantom touch.
No,
Well, you know,
I,
it's
I
no
highly-
touch. It's just the idea that they're doing it. That's what they're doing it
It
for.
is
It's
pretty
the
weird.
idea.
I saw it last time I was on VR chat. It's just two people doing it,
It's such a weird. I don't like it.
and it's a public world too, so it makes it weirder.
Yeah.
Like, do it in your own private world, please.
The first time I saw it, it was really weird. Oh, and the noises they make, because they're not.
They probably just have hug pillows of each other, and then just.
but
Yeah,
why?
it was.
I
Not
feel
my
like
forte.
90% of this podcast is just Henry. Why?
You
I
know,
wonder why.
you know.
I don't know actually. That's why.
Isn't that really how the podcast started? You guys want to do a podcast, Henry? Why? And there you go. Now we got a podcast.
That was a good idea.
I mean, yeah, we just hang out for 2 hours, chit chat, see what's going on in each other's lives. Which, speaking of which, someone went on a trip.
I'm pretty sure we
Ah.
no. It's like an hour, half an hour to an hour of randomly talking about whatever comes to mind before it comes to anime and you guys talking while I go quiet.
Hi. That was just that one episode. Is it traumatic now, Luna? It won't happen again.
What do you
don't
mean it was one
It won't
episode? It
happen
was
again,
both
watch me.
episodes.
It won't
It
happen.
will
again.
happen again. It will happen
Okay,
again.
it won't
I
happen
It
for-
won't
predict it
most
happen again.
definitely happen again.
It won't happen for this long, okay? Because it was like almost an hour. It was just us talking, and then
I
Luna was
mean-
just silent.
I mean, do we go into why he was silent?
Yeah, he
Well, the
lived.
first one, okay, maybe, but like the second time you guys are doing it too.
What? No, the second episode we barely did it.
Yeah, it wasn't that much.
Maybe there was
There
a
wasn't
little
that much
bit.
in the second episode. It was a very tiny bit, like 10 minutes at the most. I would give it.
Fax machine.
I don't remember last
The
episode
first
much.
the first episode happened that way because Luna mid episode had to up and leave, and so I was like, guess we'll talk about anime.
Yeah, you have to go bike somewhere.
Well, I mean,
right?
it started with you guys talking about anime, and then it was like 10 to 20 minutes of you guys just talking about anime. I'm like, well, I got told to go do this anyways. Might as well just go.
Yeah,
Oh.
but then once you left, I decided to just keep it going for the topic to talk about.
It's because what you guys are very good at.
I am very good at anime, thank you. That's what I do with all my time.
I am very good at anime specifically.
Speaking of your trip, Henry.
Oh yeah. Wait, before I get into
I'm
that,
curious.
Orc. You know, the plan I wanted to do was, us record longer than usual, and I can cut it to make 2 episodes. But I realized I can't
Yes.
do that because of the background consistency.
Yes.
Is
No worries, Chief.
yeah, it'll be all right. It'll be all right.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
So
I mean, he's got his house set up, doesn't he? So he should be fine to record for the most part.
no, I'm saying
Okay.
the background would be
The
different
background.
if I split into.
But
Two
the whole reason of like making longer episodes and cutting them was in case he was busy with his stuff.
Yeah, I'm
Wasn't
good now. Yeah, I'm good now.
Oh, are you fully? Everything.
Well, we're moved in all the way.
Oh, nice, great. And
Everything got moved in one day.
Still stuff in boxes.
Oh yeah, 100%. We haven't unpacked, but
Oh, okay.
everything's moved in the house.
Cool.
The trip?
Oh yeah, guys. So I went on a trip to Georgia to meet a girl, a Discord girl.
Oh, wait.
You
mhm.
guys don't know, but people related to you guys know her. She's
Who
from
related to
Seoul.
me?
Like related as in like friends. People friends with you guys.
Oh, gotcha.
Your mom knows this person specifically, York.
Oh,
This is actually your aunt who always pinches your cheek at family gatherings.
I am lucky I don't have anyone like that. Thank goodness. But why did you? Out of curiosity, why did you go to meet her?
Felt like it.
So
Or is that just too far, too personal?
no, it's good, it's good. Since I'm not gonna say her name, it's fine.
It's content. It's content. It's okay.
Oh, I'm saying her name.
For content.
No, it'll be fine. I won't.
Don't think it's cool. It's cool. I'm just wondering. Curious. I'm curious as to why.
I'm fine. Okay, so we are friends for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Probably 4 years now, and we've been in contact with each other. And you know, when we started knowing each other, she was with her boyfriend that she's been with for a very long time. And during early this year, she broke up with him because it was just not working out. And if you two ever have been in a relationship, a long one, like 5 years plus, breaking up is probably the hardest thing.
It's super hard, yeah.
Yeah, if you've just gone out for like a month or two, you know, a breakup is.
I mean,
it won't be that hard, but 5 years is pretty much like a.
That person I am, I go into dating looking for the end game of getting married. I don't come into looking for.
Yeah, if it was 5 years, yeah,
dating.
she definitely probably thought, you know, like, oh, okay, we're probably gonna get married or something, but yeah. So this whole thing, it was like beginning of early this year, and then we were chatting. Oh, since they were dating, she lived in his place, in Georgia. And you know, she had to fully move out because, you know, if they broke up, why would she stay there, right? That'd be so awkward.
Yeah.
So she broke up, she left. Since she works at home, she was saying stuff like she doesn't have friends. Like if she's gonna be single and move out of his house, you know, she'll be like in a strange wilderness in a way, with no friends. Family is in like California or something, very far. Sister's also somewhere else. So yeah, and then that's when, you know, that's when she was like saying, oh no, you do have friends. You got your Discord friends, online friends, and then he was like, no.
That's when he blocked her.
No. And then she's like, no, Discord friends, online friends, they're useless. They're not there when it counts, right? And that's when the hero
Henry pulled a gamer move.
That's right, the gamer move. And I'm like, no, you're wrong, like Makoto in freaking Danganronpa 1 during the class trial. No, you're wrong. And then that's pretty much there. And then I talk about. And then I brought up the idea of actually going there, getting a plane ticket. At first, it was like half joking. It was over text message. It was half jokingly, half serious. Because I was actually down. I don't know if she was down, because it's a guy going to her place. Yeah. But I was totally down. Whether she said yes or no. But yeah, in the end, she said yeah, and then I got a plane ticket and I went there.
Like a weekend?
The whole week. It was one whole week. It was like a Tuesday to Sunday. So 6 days, but pretty much a whole week.
Was it your first time like going out of your way to meet someone from online?
Well, no, this is not my first time meeting someone on Discord, but going online, out of my way, yes. Going like really out of my way, yeah. But the other times I've met, it's just, you know, has to be New York, or I'm not. I don't want to meet them. You know, it's kind of that thing.
Well, we know for a fact you're not gonna meet us. You hate us with like everything in your being. You never want to see us.
Bro, we have the trifacto. Remember the triangle, the Bermuda Triangle I made.
It's a very wonky triangle, but it's a triangle.
The Illuminati triangle.
Very, very like ice sauce. Not even ice sauce.
We can put
No,
that
it's
in the
not.
background one day of this.
No.
Just in the back wall. But
Yeah,
yeah.
didn't you?
Huh?
Go
But
ahead.
yeah, so it was a very sweet trip. So when I stayed over there, she paid for everything, like all the food and necessities, which is very kind of her.
Henry's a moocher.
Cause she's like, you know, I spent like $300 on an airplane ticket to go see her.
Yeah.
To comfort her, you know. She just thought, you know, yeah. And the best thing was she made me food. She made me oxtail soup that was so good with rice and kimchi, Asian stuff. And then the best thing was the nightly cuddles.
What?
Went to cuddling levels on
And
my...
other weird stuff that happened at I can tell you guys after the podcast.
Okay.
I don't know if I should say it here in case she, you know, watches this or listens to this.
They watched
I would.
hentai together.
I will just steer clear.
But you know, some stuff happened during her sleep.
Sleep
Okay.
talking. That's my assumption.
No, it's like the. Oh yeah, sure,
Oh.
sure, yeah, that, yeah.
Okay.
Do you guys sleep? I'll be honest. It sounds like honestly a good trip, and it's nice, I mean, it's pretty nice for you to do that. Oh.
All right, guys, just want to clarify. Me and the girl did not have sex. I know it may seem like I sound like I did.
I mean, honestly, you did make it seem like that, but yeah.
That did 100% sound like that.
All right, fuck you too. All right, but.
What do you
What? We were supposed to be on the podcast. And that was my honest opinion. That's what I was saying. That's what I would have said on the podcast as well. I would have said like.
Yeah, just to clarify.
I
We
would've
did
said.
not have coitus. We had something much better. Period.
That does not.
I was saying one that goes out of their way to just comfort you when you need to.
Facts.
Hey, so Orc, when are you coming to Canada?
Never.
Fuck you too, bye. That's just mean, but I honestly didn't expect any other answer.
Like, when are you gonna come to the U.S.?
I've already been to the US many times. You've never been to
And
Canada.
when are you gonna come to see me?
Or
Why,
me.
So you can berate me in public? Or not in public, in person?
Yes.
Wait, Orc, where are you at? California?
I'm in Nevada.
Oh, where's that?
Narnia, man.
Wait, let me look that up. Oh, you're basically
It's right
California.
Next to California.
All right, guys. All right, let's just meet in the middle, okay? Nebraska. Let's meet in the middle.
Nebraska.
Or Kansas. Let's just
How
meet
is-
in the middle.
The middle
We
of the
have-
triangle?
Yes, the middle of the triangle, where the eye
middle
is.
of the
The Illuminati eye is at. Wait, Matt, where are you? Ontario, Quebec,
Ontario.
Ontario,
Ontario.
Manitoba. Where are you at? Sawalaski.
All the way, bro. I'm actually in the fake Canada, Alaska.
That's not fake, Ken. That's America.
Yeah,
dare
it's
take
fake
claim there.
America.
You dare say
What?
claim. You know what's surprising?
America's so
Alaskans are super proud to be American. Here you are.
America's fucking bullshitting all their way. Can't let Canada have this one fucking island up there.
No.
They gotta have it for themselves.
No, it's ours.
Wait, you're
No,
actually in
It's
Alaska?
mine. Me? No, I'm from Ontario.
Oh.
Or as you call it, Ontario. And Quebec's the French one. We don't talk about them.
Dang, bro, that's shots fired at Canadians. I don't know any Canadians besides you, so I'm fine.
I mean, considering Quebec literally has their own political party dedicated to moving away from Canada. It's not specifically in Quebec, but like everyone has like when we vote for the federal level, which is like all of Canada, you have the option to vote for I think they're called the Québécois, which is just the Quebec party, which is mainly dedicated to kicking Quebec out of Canada and moving to France.
Secession,
Some
right? I've learned about
shit.
this in social studies.
But why do they want to go back? Why do they want to go to France?
Because they speak French.
That's literally it.
Wait,
Pretty sure.
wait, if they want
I
to,
don't know.
wait, what's their plan though? Do they want to like cut out Newfoundland and Labrador and then like?
No, like basically just like staying where they are, but like adopting European style, like adopting their money and all that.
Okay. I thought like geographically like move there, like
But
roll
you're
a boat, but roll a island, roll a whole continent there.
like the sponge one. What if we just take it and push it somewhere else?
I mean, like, I think, like, honestly, I think it'd be a bad idea on Quebec's part.
Oh, why do you think no one ever votes for that party?
Yeah, because it's like you're in between two Canadian countries, and where they use Canadian money, you're like,
Bro, you want to cross, like, imagine living 5 minutes from the border and all of a sudden you just need to be like, alright, time to go over to Ontario. Ah, shit, we gotta go to the bank and get money exchange.
yeah, like, geographically, that's just poor planning. That's why the
There's a
UK
reason.
was just like, what if we all use the same money?
That's why they literally get, like, less than 5% of the votes every time.
Hey man, one day.
It's like, they literally
One
exist,
dick.
but there's no reason. Like, you could probably, like, completely disband the party and it would not matter.
There's probably only like one person in the party still there. They probably left. It's just still in the system.
It's like the last day of Soul Worker. I just had one hamster running the wheels, making sure it exists, and that's it.
And someone let the turkey out in the server room.
That's the thing. Canada's voting parties are weird. You guys have like two main ones, and the
Yeah, we
rest
do.
is like
Smaller ones.
ones no one. Yeah, ones no one votes for.
It's very rare they get voted for.
And here we have 5 total, and 3 main big ones, and then I think 2 of the smaller ones.
Yeah.
So-
Do you guys do popularity vote, or do you guys do electoral college like we do?
Explain.
I'm assuming. Wait, are you popularity?
I think so. I'm not 100% sure. I think it's like you have to have like there's 2 forms of government. It's either a majority vote, so you can like the one if it's a majority vote for this one party, then they can just like do what they want without consulting the other parties or like whatever they like have to agree to. But if they don't have the majority vote, it's a minority vote. They can't just pass whatever they want without confronting the other 2 parties and then them being like, yeah, we agree with this.
Wait, that sounds like passing laws, not voting
Not
for
law. Not laws. I don't know the exact. It's been a while. I'm not a big history or government or political person.
Yeah, but shouldn't you like know this kind of thing?
Wait,
I
when
don't
you
know.
vote for a party, Luna, do you vote for something that hopefully votes for the party, or does your vote directly affects the party?
Directly, I believe.
So is that popularity?
I'm guessing it's
Because our
popularity.
votes is through electoral college, which we vote something, and then
Like,
that thing becomes a vote in that state, becomes like 1 vote or 2 vote in that state, and then that counts toward.
So that's
The
the
actual
count that
vote.
everyone always talks
It's like
about with
it's like
the
a
election.
middleman.
Yeah, it's like this. It's like you have
You
like
vote
a
for
bunch of people on the council for
yeah,
your
you have
state,
the
and they take a
MPs
look
or
at
whatever.
what the state people are voting, and then they decide what the state's going to be.
Yeah.
And each state has a certain amount of points. Basically, that's like that's the simplest way to describe it. It's
But we do have popularity vote too, as well, though.
yeah, but we don't use it.
But that
we barely use it.
Yeah, that's like
I'm
for
pretty sure
flexing,
it's
but not for.
something similar to that.
Yeah, I'm curious. You guys don't have states, you have provinces. You're just states.
Yeah, we don't have
extra
it.
letters.
They're just smaller state or larger states. Well, technically we have provinces and territories. That's their specific names.
Excuse me. We have territories as well.
What do you mean? Like, explain your territories.
Puerto Rico is an American territory.
But
Yeah.
would you, if you're from Puerto Rico, would you say you're American? Or would you say you're Puerto Rican?
I can't speak for them, so I
I
don't know.
think you can do both, but most people
can
just say
basically do
Puerto
both.
Rican. Depending
Yeah.
if it's an interview, they might say American. You know, stuff like that.
Isn't Iron Mouse Puerto Rican? What does she say?
Who's Iron Mouse?
Why would I know that?
I don't know. You watch her streams more than
It
me.
says she's Puerto Rican. So. Like, yeah.
There you go.
Is that a VTuber?
Iron Mouse
Yes.
is a VTuber.
Oh,
One of my favorite Shoujo girls.
She's a
Come on.
tsundere.
let me look that
Exactly.
up. Iron Mouse.
Contrary to what she'll say. Isn't it like standard tsundere trait to say they're not a tsundere?
Not a tsundere.
Not a tsundere. I just don't like you without. I just like you without showing it.
Dang, bro.
Oh, so
Yeah,
like work towards me.
I don't like you.
Or so he says. And why do you talk to me?
You talk to me first, like every day. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you
Alright,
never
fine, I
talk
won't
to me.
ta-
You
I
never
won't
talk
text
to
you
me.
anymore.
What'd you say, Henry?
Nothing.
What'd you say?
You don't talk to him anymore.
I don't know. I don't talk to Henry anymore.
None of you do.
Because anytime we try to talk about anything, it starts to go weird almost instantly.
No, I mean, like, it's just Henry being Henry. I don't really mind that.
Yeah.
Hey,
Thanks.
fair.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it. Still won't talk to you though.
Bitch.
Oh yeah, did you guys see that there's a new Konosuba animation coming out?
I did hear about that. I genuinely thought it was just a meme at first until I got confirmation from a second source.
It could be season 3. It could be a new movie. It could be like a 1-episode OVA. Could be a 3-minute thing for like a mobile game. No one knows. Literally anything.
Could just be an entire fucking meme, like No Game No Life season 2.
No, this is an official tweet, so no.
They're just joking. It's April 1st actually, if you look very carefully.
Guys, it's April Fools in the middle of July.
Bro, they're just using Internet Explorer.
Guys, I swear I scheduled this tweet for April 1st on my Internet Explorer. I swear.
Guys, I promise. The tweet said April 1st. I don't know why it came out July 19th, 18th, whatever.
Oh yeah, do you guys in Canada, do you guys use the 24-hour clock or 12-hour clock? Which is standard for citizens to use?
12-hour, I'm pretty sure.
Alright, that's cool. Okay.
Cause like in school, all electronic clocks were like, cause you just knew if it was morning or afternoon. So it was just, yeah, it's 12 hours.
Okay.
What's your standard?
12-hour clocks.
28 hour. What?
28 hours.
Alright, Henry, I don't know what kind of days you're living. I don't think any of them go before 28 hours.
Wait, it's not May?
No, it's July.
Oh.
No, it's April 1st.
What? Wait, what year is it? Where are we?
Bro, it's 2003.
I'm in
Mom just brought
2019. What the fuck?
It's 2003. Mom just brought pizza rolls. We're about to play GoldenEye on the Nintendo 64.
I'm about
Bro.
to come out of fallopian tube. What are you talking about?
In 2003, Henry? Alright, Henry, I didn't realize you were so young.
Hey, you're younger than me, Henry. Sick.
Look at this loser.
Zoomer. Look at the Zoomer.
Yo, I cut my own I cut my own umbilical cord, man. What are you talking about?
Classic child stuff.
My toe hurts.
What's that big dude? Pog.
I don't know
Very
what.
late.
My toe hurts. Epic, dude.
Pog, man.
Not you. I'm not a masochist that enjoys pain. I mean, what?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Shut
that's
up.
right. Oh, I just want to say that trip to Georgia was
Okay.
amazing. Best
Yeah.
300 bucks spent in my lifetime.
I
Bet
mean,
you
I
got-
don't know. I feel like I could get more for 300 bucks.
What the fuck?
I'm joking.
No, I don't think you understand. Orc has seen some pretty good $300 anime girl figurines.
I have actually.
And built it himself.
How much?
Probably.
I would
How
have
much
done
was
it
that?
myself, I'm too scared.
How much was that limited edition Toradora one?
I think you're talking about the Nagatoro one.
Was it Nugget? No, it was the Taiga one in the wedding outfit or something.
Oh yeah, that was like $200.
Wait, send me pictures. I want to see it. Oh.
Here I'll get it. Someone else talk.
Yeah. So
anime titties.
Wait, you sound like me now, Matt.
That's like the meme when you don't know what to talk about. You just go straight to anime titties.
Yeah, have you guys seen the videos of people rating their hentai tags? Like
What?
again.
Oh, the rating the hentai. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Man. We gotta do that one day.
Why, so you can judge me harder than you already do?
Yes.
Nice, that's good.
I know
That's
it looks
200?
really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 200. I mean, it's no longer for sale anymore, sadly.
Ooh, so it's like 1,000 now.
Yeah, probably.
Damn,
It was
that hair looks so good.
I do it. Oh,
See, I was right.
I wish I could. I wish I just had the free money to just buy that kind of stuff. You know.
Never mind the money. Where would you put it if you did have the money?
Where would I put it in my room?
Well, there's no room on your desk.
Yeah, surprisingly, I have this shelf thing which is made to hold things like that.
He has a lot of boxes too. Put them in.
I do have a lot of boxes.
You think this man would put it in a box like a heathen? You should have. You should have heard the way he was talking about the way his manga was stored. I put it in the box. I marked it as fragile. These fucking buffoons at the moving company. They put it upside down, ravagely. How could they?
Wait, do you put it with the pages pointing down or the back pointing down?
What? I put it. It's folded.
Oh, okay.
I just put it folded and I put it in there. I put fragile on the top of the box. It wasn't on the side, it was on the top of the box. I said fragile. And it got flipped upside down.
You should have wrote like this part up or something.
That's what I told him!
Like fragile.
It's on top of the box. Why would I put fragile?
Fragile
on the
just
bottom
means
of the box?
fragile. That's it. It doesn't mean anything else.
Was it a squared box or was it a rectangular box?
Rectangular.
Was it a triangle? If it's triangle, I understand.
It was rectangular.
Like instructions not clear. Like, come on.
Luckily, the manga turned out fine. It's all good now.
Unlike when it first got delivered.
Yeah, the hacking delivery guy has screwed up 2 of my mangas. One
How
he did
will
really
you ever
badly.
survive?
I don't know, man. Because now it's mint condition, not like pristine condition, which what I'm leaving them in. Like I read them once and I put them away and I'm like, yes, perfect.
He's like those comic book collectors that like read their comic books with a pair of tweezers and like medical gloves.
I'm not that much.
He can't damage the book. Puts it back in its special sleeve after he's done. Has a collection of 300 total.
I just have a collection of if and like in the next 30 to 50 years, when Toradora's manga finally finishes, I'll probably buy all of that.
It's not done yet?
No.
What? It's so long.
I thought you didn't like the manga version.
Toradora, what? Toradora manga is literally just the anime with a different ending.
Yeah.
With a slightly different ending.
And you said you didn't like that ending.
What?
Yeah.
Wait,
You
spoil.
said that's why you didn't read it.
Spoil for me. What happened?
No, I never. What? No, you're thinking of something else then, because I never once have even looked at the ending.
Oh. Damn.
How do you know there's a different ending?
Because I looked online. I looked online what the difference was between the anime and the manga. And the manga has a different ending.
What?
The manga follows the ending of the light novel.
What, does she end up with someone else?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's like I think it's like a small change they did.
That's not bad. It's alright.
It's a small change.
Yeah, I don't know, because I did used to think about something else, because I definitely don't remember saying I didn't like it.
Small change, like her left boob becomes a little bigger than her right.
Oh my gosh.
Can I spoil part of Toradora?
I mean, we've all watched it here.
Spoil alert. Gotta do spoiler warnings.
Spoiler alert, you're about to spoil a Toradora.
Yes, cover your ears for like the next what? How many seconds?
Not even 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Just do it. Go ahead.
It's the small changes, the part where Minorin actually tells Ryuji about Taiga's dad and shit. The one part that
Oh.
you hate.
Yeah, the part where it defined. I'm gonna go with hair colors because I can't remember their names.
Red
It's
hair.
Taiga and Ryuji. Yeah, red-haired girl. It was that when she's the worst character in that whole entire show.
She's annoying.
How hard is it just to tell Ryuji that, like, hey, her dad has tried to come back before, and he was an awful person. Don't let him do it again. It's simply like 10 words, and it explains so much, and she never says it once.
Alright, the spoiler warning's gone now.
Yeah, we're back. Hi.
Hi, hello, hi.
It was something with at that point in the show, which I won't explain. It was the moment when I was like, wow, this character is complete trash. I hate her. I despise her.
I made a
Every
meme
single-
about it.
Yeah. And every single time I rewatch it, I despise her more and more. Like I already don't like her. I don't like her character type, like the over bubbly type. I do not like. They're annoying to me. I don't like them.
I mean, understandably, they do have like those features where it's like, can you please just shut up already? It's too much.
It's not really that either. It's just like, man, can you take something seriously? That's my issue with the overly bubbly type. Also, out of curiosity, what is everyone's Dere type? Mine's Tsundere, obviously, but I'm curious what yours is Dere type.
Wait, you like tsunderes? I thought you were just a masochist.
Yeah,
Pretty
dude.
much.
I like Tsundere.
I need to look at the list of Deres.
Yeah, don't worry, I'm handing it over to you right now. Like, I
Henry's
was
is-
never really a like when I watched Toradora and I was first starting to get into anime, because I'd watched anime and I was like, okay, action's pretty cool and all, but then I watched a romance anime. My life changed forever because I realized romance anime is fantastic, and it's my favorite genre of anime. Like, cool, yeah, like Jujutsu Kaisen, yeah, cool fight scene, but there isn't any romance. Why? Why? Like, okay, Jujutsu Kaisen's good. I'll be honest, it's good, but definitely more into romance anime. Y'all done reading it?
Reading?
Yeah. I have a
Oh.
weird
Give it what?
thing with
Oh.
Maya Dere.
that the
My
goddess one?
man.
I don't know why. Like when there are animes where it's like a female ninja tries to kill this guy, right? And then she's like clumsy or stuff, and then like the guy, she tries to kill him, but she fails, and the guy's like catches her, and she kind of just fell in love
Gives
with
in.
the guy. Yeah, kind of gives
Well,
in, and then
Henry
she tries
likes-
like a couple of times, and then I think that's just so cute. It's adorable, and then
Well,
just falls in
Henry-
love.
Likes the taste of death before he falls in love.
So Henry likes the taste of death. Orc likes being murdered. Not murdered, injured.
And you're basic.
Let me be basic. Fuck you.
Okay, say which one yours is? I know what it is, but say what it is.
Which one is it? Let's go guess.
Kudere.
Which one?
Kudere.
Okay, I am between two.
Okay.
Down
I've
there.
always been. Yes, absolutely. Yonder, bro. If my girl ain't murdering everyone I talk to, I don't want her.
Wait, actually,
Same,
I said Dandere. The
Oh, I
one,
thought you said Yonder.
the one to the right of Kudere. Dandere is not.
Uh,
It's fine for me. I'm okay with Dandere too. The shy one, silent
I'm pretty sure.
and quiet, but it's actually just shy.
Kudere Udere or Dere?
Yeah, but Dere is just like the over bubbly person I was talking about. Really.
Okay, but it's not. I think of it more on like not as like over bubbly, but more like
A basic generic human.
yes, someone that's like Okay. Yes, I like. Okay, you mean? Sorry, I don't like crazy out there shit.
No, please go on. I'm sorry. Go on.
I want my girlfriend to be nice to me and everyone that she meets and not be a piece of human shit.
But you won't know who she likes because she's nice to everyone. That's the
Oh,
thing.
true.
Mm.
True. With Henry, she would only try to kill Henry, and for me, she would only beat me up. Think about it. They're clear signs.
Ah, yes. So rather than risking who she's being nice to, I would much rather risk death or injury.
Not be able to
Obviously, yeah.
reproduce.
Bro, girlfriend's being nice to my friend. Bro, I sleep. Girlfriend trying to murder me or actively injure me as I try to talk to her.
That's hot.
I wake.
That's right.
What are your all's opinions on anime tomboys?
They're fine. I like it.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Luna.
You're about to say Henry's right here. Okay, Luna. If you're wrong, I will murder you.
I mean, I'm asking.
I do enjoy them.
My
It's just,
man.
Cause think about it, it's just another dude, bro, in girl form.
Okay, don't go that far. Make it
Well,
weird.
think about it. What do you mean weird?
We're starting to get gay.
What? Oh yeah, I'm not. You're probably
What?
thinking romantic. I'm thinking as like a friend.
Wait, well, you are
Well,
right.
I'm thinking
though.
romantic. Yeah.
We are
Okay,
dating
well, yeah,
a
you
bro
are, but-
with a coochie. I think that's a very good.
I mean, that's
That's
okay.
a good
to
standard.
be honest, it basically is what a tsundere, but not tsundere. Sorry, tomboy is.
Yeah.
Dude, bro.
You guess what's that thing that Asmongold said? It felt like it's like
I have
Code
no
Miko.
idea.
Code Miko was like asking him like would you fuck your bros, right? And he was like, yeah, Smash Bros. Like, wouldn't it be great to like play Smash Bros. And then smash them afterward? Like he said something
Oh
like
my
that. It's like
God.
You're
You
right.
Play
You're
Smash
right.
Bros. And then smash your bros.
Yeah. That's like tomboys, you know? They got like, you know, the bit male bro personality, but they're females. I mean, you know.
I don't know if I want that as like.
I
I
think
don't know if I'd want that as a romance, but I would definitely be okay with that as like a friend.
yeah, close friend definitely is good.
See, because like the I think if like you're like that's what you're looking for, the best part is like, or for me personally, what I would be like looking forward to is like the totally dude bro aspect, like they're wearing just t-shirts and snapbacks and all that. But then like wedding day comes and then they actually like true girly girled up, and then it's like ooga booga.
Oh yeah, when they actually
girl.
grow up, grow up, they're like
That's like
Not
beautiful,
not to
classic-
amazing.
not to say that in like a mean way, but like you know what I mean, like they actually put
Yeah.
on makeup and
Yeah,
like
dress,
a dress,
dress, yeah.
do their
It's
hair and
like-
shit.
That happened to like so many
Fuck you,
like
I
those
watch normal
trashy
TV movie shows.
romance shows where the tomboy shows up all dolled up and the guy's like, oh, a wooga.
Why do you think some of the basic little shit? What do you want from me?
Why do you say a wooga? That's the freaking sound effect of like the 1950 cars. A
Yeah,
wooga.
no, that's like if you think of like Looney Tunes when they see you think of like what's the skunk's name? Sylvester Stallone or something?
Sylvester Stallone, the boxer.
No. No, what's
The-
his name?
not
I
the
think
box.
the skunk's name in Looney Tunes. I think his name is no, that's the cat. I don't know, but the skunk, like when he sees the female skunk, he goes like ooh doo doo doo.
I mean-
like their heart pops out of their chest and they're like
Wasn't
falling.
awooga just like another sound effect that people used when they saw like a girl in Looney Tunes or cartoons back in the day?
Yeah, that's what I was like.
Awooga.
Like that's what he did.
Yeah.
Oh,
But yeah,
Alright.
so what? Let me be basic. Fuck you.
Yeah, you'd be basic. You're hacking kuderes. Kuderes and Dere, like literally.
Kudere is basic. Okay, sorry, don't want to be beat up. I'm sorry. I'll apologize now.
yeah, basic. Angel beats the angel. Basic.
Still never
You-
seen Angel Beats.
You had never seen Angel Beats?
Bro, watch
It's
it.
like anime 101.
That's a classic.
It's a
I think
classic. It's
I,
fantastic.
I think you're forgetting again that I still haven't finished Konosuba.
Mm-hmm. You have a problem where you literally just can't sit still for like 30 minutes.
I'm honestly on the verge of assuming I've got like ADHD or something, man.
You're a zoomer. I told you.
I don't
And you
know,
could
it's
do.
like just sitting still is just so boring. It's like, why would I sit here and watch a show when I can be actively playing a game or something like that?
Why don't you
I'm a
want to see the
monkey brain.
story unravel? Don't you want
Play a
to see
story
what
game.
happens in the next one?
That's the thing.
I
Once I
would
get in,
argue.
the
Go
thing
ahead.
is though, like it's like once I get into it and I know I'm like, ooh, I can watch this and I'm actually enjoying watching it, then I'll sit and watch it. But sometimes it's just the hardest part is actually like sitting down and telling myself, all right, we're gonna watch this now.
I understand how you feel right now. I'm behind on animes, and
That's like that's been me for the past like 4 weeks. I've always like got home, I'm like, I'm gonna finish Food Wars, and then I just watch YouTube all day.
If you, I'll be honest. If you like Demon Slayer, I think you like Jujutsu Kaisen.
Well, yeah, I was like, I was always planning on watching. Like, I always thought I would be pretty good, but like, think about that. Even though I enjoyed Demon Slayer, I still haven't gotten to watching the Demon Slayer movie.
What?
Yeah, it's still on my tab on my computer at home.
Oh
Because
my
if you
gosh.
think about it, what was that? Week one of podcast where I asked for it?
Yeah, that was
yeah.
week one of podcast where you went and got it.
Because that's the thing. That day I was like dead set. All right, I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna watch it right here, right now. And then I had to go somewhere, and I haven't gotten the motivation to go back and open it again.
Oh my
I know
gosh.
what could get you motivated. Just pop a bag of popcorn, and then you will have to
Oh.
eat it, and you cannot play games because your oily ass hand, and you will have
That
to watch
actually
it.
what that was a thing back like what was it? A few months ago. I told Orc I was like, all right, I'm going to sit. I'm going to watch an anime, and I got like it was like a little putty ball that I was like fidgeting with. Because like there's fidget cubes and stuff like that, but I don't know, I just never bought one or cared to. So I got like this little putty. I'm like, I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna play with this putty, and this is gonna be my saving grace of getting through this anime. And I did get through it.
Nice.
Good though.
And no, wait, I think I still didn't finish. No, I did. Wait,
Did you finish or did you not finish?
what anime was it?
Oh my gosh.
Demon Slayer?
No, it wasn't Demon Slayer.
No.
Demon Slayer I watched because I was watching it on my lunch breaks at work.
What? Oh, okay.
Because I have an hour-long lunch break, so I can fit in an episode or two if I just eat my lunch while I'm watching. So
Oh yeah.
that's how I got. So and then it started with me being like, all right, I'm just gonna watch on my lunch break. And then because my work involves driving, when my coworker's driving, I just started watching in the passenger seat. So I just got through it super quick. Because I'm out on the road and I don't have unlimited data, so
True,
that's
true,
why I
true.
just start watching it online or downloading it and watching it. Just easier. That's what I've been doing now with JoJo. But
How
Yeah.
far are you
I
in
kind of
JoJo?
part two right after the first encounter of no, they're at the second encounter of cars. Or
Oh,
sec
gotcha.
after they meet how do I describe this? Without spoiling anything.
Othermen?
They meet up with Stroheim again.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I'm still at
You
part
know where that
one.
is?
You still at part 100?
Yeah.
I know where that is, yeah.
The worst part.
You're still in season 1, right? So
Yeah.
you have to be part 2.
Part one, yeah.
Part 1, yeah. We had 2 conversations going there. I was responding to Luna. Yeah. I watched all of JoJo and not all of JoJo. I've watched halfway through part 3. Part 1 and part 2 are the best. Okay, part 1 pretty weak, cool story though. Part 2, I like that one. That one's really good. That one's heckin' good. Part 3,
Wait.
sleep, dude.
Do I need to watch part 1 for part 2? Because I kind of want to skip
Yes.
part 1. Oh, alright.
Part one, and part 2 are in the same season.
Oh, okay.
Part 1 is super short, honestly. It's pretty short.
Part 1's like, what, 10 episodes?
I don't know. I think it's like only 8.
No, I'm pretty sure it's 10 or 9.
Yeah.
Wait, part 1.
Yep.
Is that...
Yeah.
JoJo fights Dio in like a London, like,
Yeah.
city? Oh, I
That's
watched
part
that.
1, yeah.
Oh, then I'm on part 2 then?
What's the name of the main character?
Joseph Joestar?
It's the rich
Is he
guy.
American?
It's the rich...
Joseph or
It's a
Joseph
rich
or
guy in the
Jonathan?
mansion, and then the mask with the mask.
That's the first
vampire. Mask with the.
Part 1.
Wait, you said part 1 was the.
one.
Wait.
Part 1 was with the Jonathan Joestar in the mansion with the stone mask, and he's fighting Dio.
Okay. Wait. So what did I watch?
Dio is part
What did
1.
you watch?
What the hell
What
did I
did
watch?
you watch?
I watched an old one. It's
What do
like
you mean
it's like
old
an
one?
old anime of JoJo.
Oh my
It
gosh.
probably
what
wasn't
did you
JoJo.
watch?
Wait. I'm gonna look that up. JoJo Bizarre. I think I watched the 2000 version of it.
Oh my god.
Wait, let me check it out. Wait, let's check out.
Right away.
Wait, no, that's not it. It's older than 2000. Shit. What did I watch?
What did you watch?
What?
You just watched this anime with the main character's name being something starting with J, and he's like, "Alright, this is JoJo." Yep, got it.
Alright, I might have watched the 1996 one.
Come on.
Yeah, don't watch that one.
To the tiny.
Oh, too late.
I don't know
I already
what was.
finished it.
Oh my gosh,
Like-
no wonder you thought.
Like, you know, he was fighting Dio, and then there was a part where he had to have his persona character grab his heart, because Dio's just listening to his
Wait.
heartbeat.
That is a different.
That
That
is-
is not the one we're thinking
That is
of.
like past part 3.
What the fuck? But what the animation was
is
so
that-
bad though. I mean, it was not bad. It's
I
just
mean,
low quality.
It probably takes place in part 3. That's
Oh,
what I'm saying.
okay. Oh, was that
That's-
out first then?
What the hell did you watch?
I don't know why that was out first then.
Because I watched that a long
Because-
time ago when I was in high school. So like at least.
Yeah, because part 1 doesn't. Part 1 and 2 don't have stands.
Oh.
Persona character.
Oh yeah. They're
Which-
just physically fight. Yeah.
Yeah, which is why I think they're the best ones. Stands are boring. Don't at me. Like,
Well, I have to get there to judge you on that. So
I mean, they're like alright at best.
They
best.
make fights like more interesting and tactical, kind of. Like you don't
I
really
mean-
know what they can do, because you gotta
I
figure
don't
out
think.
the secret to their weakness.
Hey man, heckin' Speedwagon. Once you know who Speedwagon is, and once you know what he does for the whole entire role of the show, the best. Like the character Speedwagon, quite literally, just commentates every fight, and it's fantastic.
Okay. Is he in part 1?
He's in part 1 and 2.
Oh. Is he the teacher that teaches Joestar guy?
no,
Oh,
No,
never mind.
he is street criminal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Criminal
yeah.
gone good.
The one that joined the party, right? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I know him.
He's the best character.
So why? There's a reason he's a waifu.
Okay.
All right, what should we talk about next? Well, are we
Oh my
splitting this
gosh, don't-
episode to two?
No, I don't think so.
Welcome everyone to episode 5 of the podcast.
Oh
yeah,
my
guys,
gosh.
welcome episode 5.
Oh my gosh.
No, it's fine. It's
Well,
fine.
I was gonna say earlier that I would argue that story games. You guys have seen Greedfall and things like that, right?
Nope.
Who?
Greedfall.
Nope.
Nope. Oh, ooh, nope.
Oh, it's like a huge story game.
Greed Fall?
Mm-hmm.
I'll look that up right now.
I was going to say that I would argue with games like Greedfall that story video games are actually worse than just watching anime or
Well,
something
cause
like that.
story games, cause it's like a story. Like I don't know, story games is like you can't just sit back and relax because you actually have to input something and do something. So like, if
It's
it's
not
like
only
a
that either. It's when I buy a game, I go in there expecting more gameplay than story, you know?
oh god, you would hate Death Stranding,
Oh yeah.
a walking simulator, the game.
Yeah,
Kojima made a movie.
that's
Like,
another game where I would say like just watching an anime is way better.
There's an anime of it?
Like, no,
no.
just watching an anime
Oh,
would be
okay.
better than playing the game and playing that game.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'm not like if you like the game, by all means you can enjoy it, but me, no.
I mean,
I don't want to play a walking simulator.
for me, it's like there's a reason my game taste is always like either something online or it's just something you can come back to and play it again and again and just that's why like think about my games right now. League of Legends, League of Legends, League of Legends, League. No, but for sure, it's like my main games are
League of
online games.
Legends.
Yes,
4
Because-
times.
because that's because Orc makes fun of me for playing League.
Bro, it's
But,
not
like,
That's
even
because
fun.
I should be. You play League of Legends.
It's not
You
even
deserve to be made
fun.
fun of.
It's not fun. Just no music, or music is shit. There's no story.
That's the thing with stories for me though. It's like after the story's done, I basically completely forget about it.
What story?
Any story, any game, any
In
movie.
a story game.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking League story.
It's like unless I really try to remember something like sparse my memory back, I can't remember half the stuff about anything. There hasn't been really like even the most things that I've like movies or games or stuff that I've cried about, like how much it hit me. It's like it's all gone after like a week and I've forgotten about it until someone brings it up.
No, we
Like-
keep it. We learn it and then keep it in the back of our head until we have to pull it
Until
out.
we remember it. Yeah.
Yeah,
I-
like
I
but
guess.
if you're
But, like-
reminded of like the main character's face, you'll remember it.
But it's another thing. It's like stories just for me not that like something like whenever I always hear like you think about it, people always have like waifus and stuff that sticks with them. Like Orc has Taiga and Nagatoro. Henry, you have a waifu? Like one specific one that's like
Not really.
you'd be like Orc
I'm more bound to Earth.
Earthbound?
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. Because I like a character and I call them my waifu. I guess I'm just out there, dude.
No,
Alright.
I'm saying it's like there's no real character or story that's like impacted me enough to be like this is my all-time favorite character that I that's why another thing when people ask like your favorite show, movie, game, whatever, it's like I can't pick one. It's just yeah, I kind of forget about them all the time, so I just default to saying some
Yeah, I feel you.
multiplayer games and shit.
My waifu would probably be like the girl I met in Georgia. As of right now, like
Oh
my
my
waifu
gosh.
changes from like week or month to month depending on like.
Waifu is a
Fine.
fictional character, my guy.
Yeah, she's fictional for me because she's in Georgia right now.
Oh my
Georgia
gosh.
doesn't exist. It's like me. Canada doesn't exist. It's all a myth. It's fake news.
What I'm curious about is like why can't you remember stories? Why can't you? Like what?
Well,
what
it's like
is
I
it because
can't.
you're not trying hard enough, or is
No,
it?
it's not like I can't remember. It's like there's nothing that like actively makes me want to remember it or like spread it or something.
No,
Cause,
Well,
like-
I mean that's just most games though. It's just
That's-
like I go ahead.
I don't know. You go.
I was gonna say like when I play a game and I find the story really great, I want to go out and talk about it, and just to tell people about how great the story is. That's just the kind of
Something
person I am.
yeah, that reinforces your memory, so it's good.
hmm
Well, that's another thing for me, cause like I'm a super paranoid person about like everything. Like I had a game, what was it, Sunset Overdrive? I really enjoyed that game. I told people about it all the time, but anytime I told someone about it or like told them to play it, it kind of just wasn't played. They forgot about it or just they didn't enjoy it. So like, and anytime I've tried that, it's always gotten shunned down or like not talked about or whatever. So I'm trying to just like default now to just not talk about anything. Everything gets forgotten somewhat easily. It's just, oh, it happened.
Well,
That's it.
Don't let the rejection.
Yeah, reinforce that self-esteem, my god.
Yeah. Don't let
Bro,
that.
I'm
You know,
I mean,
get
like it
right about
happens.
everything.
Like sometimes you tell someone like, yo, this game's absolutely fantastic. I loved it. They play it and they're like, yeah, oh, like 3 out of 10.
Did you play
That just
Sunset
happens.
Overdrive after I told you to play it?
It's a cost of money. I'm not gonna go to my way to pay money for it.
Did you finish watching my streams when I was playing it when I asked you to watch?
I remember you playing it.
I watched you play it. What do you mean?
You watched for like one mission and you're like, alright, VTubers, go brr.
I have literally
That's
watched
an
you
exaggeration.
stream for
I was
like.
I was exaggerating.
You better
yes.
be exaggerating. Freaking, I could go off about. Never mind.
I can
But
go off about how many times you say you're nice to me when the logs say all you do is bully me.
besides the fact, it cost money, and I don't. It
I know
looks
that.
good, but I mean, like, I don't know if I would if I would enjoy it.
Yeah, no. Sometimes like, well, I guess I can't really argue that much for you because you have watched like majority of the animes I've told you to. But then
Yeah.
again, you do watch all of them anyway because,
I would have never have watched Rabbit Girl.
well, obviously, Rabbit Girl is like, or not, but
What's it called?
Order
The order
of
is the
Rabbit.
order. Is the Order of Rabbit? Yeah. I would have never watched that.
What?
Well,
Oh,
you
yeah.
told me to.
Henry hasn't seen it, has he?
Seen what?
No. Is the Order a Rabbit?
What?
Is the Order a Rabbit?
That's
That's
the
the
name of the
anime name.
anime.
Say the Japanese name. I'll probably know.
Gochimon USA.
Nope.
Yeah,
You know the Japanese name?
why wouldn't I?
That's like I don't know the Japanese names of anime.
He's like more weeb than us sometimes. It's so weird.
Because for the longest time it was my favorite anime. I enjoyed it a lot, and then I just kind of fell out of it and shunned off it, kind of.
So it's about a rabbit?
No.
Kinda. Well,
Well, yeah.
it's a rabbit town. It's about it's a slice of life anime about
A
Here
rabbit?
I got it. I got it here. Gochimon wa Usagi desuka. That's the Japanese name. But it's about a girl that moves to this remote town for schooling, and she lives in the house of like a cafe. She meets the owner's daughter, who's a young girl, and they're become friends. And it's called Is the Order of Rabbit because it's like a rabbit themed cafe, and the original owner of the cafe, the girl's grandfather, got turned into a rabbit,
Nice.
but not like a regular rabbit, like a. Henry wouldn't know Puffles, would he?
No, he wouldn't.
Kind of like Blobcat a little, except rabbit and fluffy.
Wait, is that the little
That-
lolly anime in the cafe that you like? That one?
Yes.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Oh, okay. Oh, so they're rabbits?
Yes, the town is known for having like rabbits hopping around the parks and stuff.
Oh, I thought those humans were rabbit. Oh, never mind.
There's only one human that's a rabbit,
Oh.
which is her grandfather.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Orc enjoyed it, mainly because there was an American with a gun in it.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it was kind of like thrown out of left field, like oh,
It's a
here's
mi-
this cute anime about cute anime girls. Now this one has a gun.
Holy shit.
It's basically just a military daughter kind of type thing. So like she was trained in self-defense and she carries a gun for protection and whatnot. Because she's American and like think of like foreigner thinking of like stereotypical American. First thing you think of is the first thing you think of is burgers and guns. Am I wrong?
No. Not at all.
Exactly.
Like that's pretty standard. Like, if a foreign, if she wasn't blonde, which in most animes foreigners are
Yeah.
blonde, but
Well, she
girl hair.
is. Is she a foreigner or is she just like her dad? No, I think it's because her dad is a Japanese thing, but she was like went to America for like duty and then he came back to Japan or something like that. I don't remember much. It's been a while.
His favorite anime, everyone. Or
Well,
at least
because
used to be.
I fell off of it because like it's hard to watch a show about little girls and be like, oh, it's a cute little girl without people being, what the fuck, man? You can't just say, oh, I like this character's design without everyone going, what the fuck, bro? She's like 8. What the fuck, dude?
Isn't
Facts.
she like 14?
Yeah, she's like end of middle school, starting high school. So
Yeah.
that's
And it's still going into a
it's like,
romance kind of
well,
thing. It's
obviously, well,
still way too young. But just
that's
liking
the
the
thing.
character, I don't think.
Because everyone instantly goes, oh, you say I like this character. They go, oh, it's a waifu, it's an anime girl, so you have to romance them, but she's so young. It's like, no, I like the character design. It's the whole standard behind it.
Yeah, you don't want to have sex with them. You just like their character.
Yes, that's it.
Yeah, it's like liking personality, and it's like being friends versus.
It's like
Like
saying I like
girlfriends,
this
bro.
person as a it's like
Yeah, as
saying
a
I would
friend.
like this person as a friend, but I wouldn't bad word them. I can't. My grandma's nearby.
Say hi to grandma. Bring her to the podcast. Surprise guest.
I don't think like knowing us. I think having a grandma on the podcast. Do we all forget what the first topic we had was?
I don't remember.
Hentai.
Ball crushing.
Masochist.
Oh,
Yeah,
she might be She might have done it.
she might have done it.
Like be
Bro,
someone.
Yo,
wasn't that
grandma,
like
you got any good ball crushing stories?
Yeah,
Bro,
tell.
it's like the standard back in like the 1920s.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the
not
gold
that.
standard that men likes. That was, like on Tinder in like the 1920s. That's what everyone had.
Tinder of the 1920s.
The
Bro,
bull
there's
crushing
like
tag.
Those were the two things: ball crushing and beating my wife. That was like the 1920s in a nutshell.
Yeah, it's either wife beats husband or husband beats wife. It's one or the other. There's no middle.
Oh my gosh.
There's no such thing as a happy family in the 1920s.
We're all getting cancelled.
We've already been canceled from episode 1.
Episode 1 wasn't that bad. Neither was episode 2.
I got
Episode
called
3.
a white supremacist.
Yeah, that was you though. It was only you. That was only you. It was only you getting cancelled.
It's only a Canadian. Canada doesn't exist, so it
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Can we cancel Canada? Thanks.
Dude, yes. Get their milk bags out of here.
We're back on milk bags, you muck.
It always loops back around to milk.
That's
bags.
right.
You're gonna find an anime one day that has milk bags, and you're gonna fucking eat your words.
Never. Never.
It's gonna be an anime about Canada. Everything Canadian. There's gonna be moose and beavers and maple syrup and bagged milk, and you're
No.
gonna enjoy it.
It's gonna be.
I don't know. Is this too much to say? To just say that.
It's gonna say inspired off of tuna.
It's like South Park's representations of Canadians.
You know, isn't Canada kind of just debuffed America?
Well,
Like-
you guys do force us to hide your nukes.
We force a lot. Don't feel special. We force a lot of people to hide our nukes. Don't feel.
We just have
special.
so many, we can't keep them within our borders, like, obviously. I don't know, is it? We have good burgers here.
I mean, like, when I think of Canada, I kind of just think of America, but slightly different.
I mean, you don't think of me, what the fuck, man?
Wait, is Canada nicer? Or
That's
meaner?
that's
I
a
mean-
stereotype.
There's a fair amount of mean people. I got honked at today on the road.
Whoa,
That's
man,
fine,
Canada
like-
really going out there.
Like
That's really mean.
how's like the gun law in how's like the school shooting there or mass murder in Canada versus
Okay, why the heck
US?
are we going down that territory?
No, I mean that's globally.
And
How's the crime
Henry's
rate?
really
How's the crime rate there? Like in
He's
general.
really trying to get us canceled. Bro,
Politics, bonkers.
it's so low. Why do you think we have to hear your news all the time?
Okay, if it's low, then generally, then Canada's the nicer America.
I mean,
It's
I don't
fair
know.
to
It's like
say.
okay, it's kind of like if you could go to compare an American Canadian, they're probably like basically identical in like most ways. Like
Different
you take
currency and different
okay,
cultural.
okay,
I
other
think.
than that, but like if you just like ask them like 20 questions about themselves, or that's not a good, or if you take like two handfuls of people from Canada and America, like let's say 100 people each, you'll find that there's just, unless you go like super like country bound, like old Texan farmer man,
And
you'll
French
find,
Canadian.
yeah, like unless you take those two like completely opposite people, you'll find they're like pretty same wise. Like, think about it. Would you say me and you were like so different other than like personal tastes? Like, we both like the same-ish food, burgers and pizza and wings and all that.
Yeah.
And both watch anime. There's nothing wrong with that. So it's like, I wouldn't exactly say there's too many differences between us other than like what the country just as a country does,
Yeah, pretty
being
much.
like
I mean,
politics, currency, and all that.
yeah, that's whenever like I think of Canada, I just kind of think of a different America. Like, I'm pretty sure you
Ew.
think the same thing when you think of America. You just think of Canada, but slightly
No,
slightly
I think of
different.
it. I think of it as those gun-loving fucks down there.
Yeah, brother. Bro, I love guns. Henry, are you a gun person?
He lives in New York. What do you think?
No, I'm
No.
not. I'm more of a sword knife person.
I mean, yeah,
Bro,
swords and knives are cool. I think guns are just.
I wasn't thinking, man.
I mean, like I just.
As soon as you said it, I'm like, I have to continue with this bit now. I can't stop it now
Oh, why did you have to continue the bit?
because it's funny. Okay, you were laughing.
I was laughing because you didn't realize it, and I realized it. That wasn't.
You were laughing nonetheless, boy.
What's your all's opinion on chess?
I like D cups.
Chess.
Yeah, D cups.
Chess. Chess.
Yeah,
the
D cups.
game.
CHESS.
Yeah, double D's.
It
Fine, triple
plays in the
D's.
same board as checkers.
All right, triple D then.
No,
Luna, what's
check-
your opinion on chess?
Checkerboard is red and black. Chessboard is black and white.
They're the exact same board, just colored differently.
Tell that to a colorblind person.
I will. They're the exact same board, but colored differently.
They're cool. They're cool.
Stop
Chess.
using my disability against me, man.
Okay, Mr. makes fun of my lisp. Okay.
Chess is
I
cool.
have not. That's
My
Henry.
speech impediment.
That's Henry.
What do you mean? You've both done it before.
Facts.
Okay.
What
actually,
is-
it's
what-
funny?
I'm curious as to everyone's opinion on chess.
It's
Because
pretty
It's
meh.
cool.
It's like
Get
if you have
coochie.
the time to like play with someone, and you'll be like, ooga booga, let's. I don't know. I like things where I can win easily. So if I verse someone that's never played chess before, then I'll have fun. But if it's like a half an hour struggle match that goes down to pawns and kings, I'm kind of at the end of it like, you want to just call it a draw.
Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry, I like winning, okay? I'm a very competitive person.
Henry?
Chess. I like chess.
Awesome. Oh, that is it?
The board game?
Yes,
The
the
board.
board game, the flat Earth board game.
That's why you like chess, Orc.
What? Why? Oh, 'cause it's flat.
Yeah,
I
that's
get it,
cool.
yep.
I used to play it. I used to be in a chess club in high school. It was fun.
Oh!
But then I got.
There's-
Then it's just like anime and gaming pretty much took over. Like,
I would.
like if you
I
you
would.
play chess when you have free time or if you're like competitive. But like if
Yeah.
you have other thing to like priorities like to overlap it, then it's like the anime is the video game, or making this podcast. You know.
I was.
You
Go
go.
ahead. I was
You.
quite the smart man back in the day, but then I watched one anime and it changed my life forever. Chess Club gone.
I was set to go to Yale and be top of my class in my studies, but then the heathenous act of I watched Konosuba.
Oh,
By the
good
way,
one.
that reminds me of what is your first anime? Both of you.
I'll let Henry go first.
Max, you don't remember yours and you have to think about it.
Great.
No, I know what mine is.
Great teacher Onizuka.
Oh yeah, yeah, that one's a pretty good one.
Still so good.
Give that one, yeah.
Go be
Also,
Orc.
you should know mine, Matt. Like Luna. You should know.
Toradora.
What? No,
I don't know what them.
it was Fairy Tale,
Ew.
Boo. Boo.
and he just likes Fairy Tale because of past memory.
Boo.
The fight scenes were pretty good though. It was great.
Hey, when it was like my first anime I've watched, and I have never watched something like that, Fairy Tale like was perfect. It was fantastic for me. Of course, now that I have like different tastes in anime, I can definitely go back and look at Fairy Tale and be like, wow.
I like
It's
Fairy
kinda
Tale.
boring.
Of course, I am now cultured and more humanly.
I like Fairy
Oh, yeah, I
Tale
still-
until they stopped and then paused and then re anime.
I don't know. Do you know the arc where they where they go to the island and they train there and they do like a tournament kind of thing?
I think so, yeah.
That's like my favorite arc in the whole entire show. That one is such a good one. I also really enjoyed the arc that literally everyone hates, which was the arc where they went to the parallel world. Their parallel selves. I like that one a lot.
I faintly remember that.
Yeah, all I know is that everyone like dislikes it, or at least most people do. But I like it. I thought it was pretty good. I thought it was interesting to see a world without magic.
Oh yeah.
And then it took my favorite character, Mystigan, took him away, gone. I was depressed.
Mystigan.
Yes, the guy with like the he was super OP, and he had like the mask over his face.
Oh, that's Jalal.
Jalal,
Yeah.
yeah, Jalal's parallel self that's from the parallel world. Spoilers, by the way, on like a
But I
10,
love him. He was so
20-year-old
cool.
He was. Oh my gosh.
And the fact that he had like his outfit with like 5 staff. Man, that's like the coolest freaking thing.
I gotta admit, the outfit design in Fairy Tail was fantastic. I think like every outfit fit every character.
Yeah.
Like I remember one scene. Like it's like the scene where they have their first guild war between like one other guild that's like evil and it has like the metal dragon in it.
Mm-hmm.
I forget what that one is.
The
There's
metal
one
dragon.
scene.
Oh yeah.
Where like Mystigan, they told Mystigan to like, yo, take out all the smaller like guild halls of this guild, and as they say that, or something similar to that, there's just a bunch of flags coming of that guild that he just completely destroyed. He took out every single smaller guild hall of that guild. Where the giant guild hall was the last one, which was just the main cast was taken care of. Yeah, dude, it was Fairy Tale was something else.
The power levels all over the place.
Oh yeah, dude, power level was all over the place.
Why it's a parallel universe. It's where you put everything else that doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Oh, I was talking about something else. I wasn't talking about the parallel universe still.
Yeah, something else. Alright, I want to take this time switch the topic to the project I've been working on, guys.
This is my first time hearing that project, so go on ahead.
So this is also related to a Georgian girl. So
Okay.
yeah, so my friend Georgia, the one I went to visit, she told me that she heard this song that stuck in her head from about 15 years ago. and she said it was probably an anime opening. She sent me a voice file of her humming it, or like singing the beginning part of it. And then she gave me some clues, like it was probably like on Adult Swim, it was an anime, it was an ending song, things like that.
That's
And I was had like piano in the background, and for the past like 3 days I've been just doing that. And so far,
that's how Henry
nothing.
got his credit card information stolen.
So far, nothing yet. But yeah. Hey, I'm gonna play it on podcast. Maybe you guys will know.
Can if you want to.
You guys can't hear it, but wait. If
You're playing it right now.
No, wait. If I share my screen, can you guys hear it? I'm gonna try it. You guys join it and listen to it. Alright, let me know if you guys can hear it. Oh, oops. Do you guys hear it? Alright, don't get boners, guys. Did you guys hear that?
I got bad news for you, Chief. You're never gonna find that.
I know. That's how I feel.
I hate to say it to you, but sadly, there's just not enough information in that.
I know.
I mean, like, it's possible, but man, it's too wide of range.
I've been on a manhunt for it.
I can tell.
On Adult Swim schedule from 2000. I'm starting at 2003 all the way to 2010, and also Toonami schedules from the same time. I'm just going each day. Not each day. I'm just going where they show the anime of the days. Going down the list. So far, nothing, and I feel like it's probably not an anime. It's probably something else.
Yeah, because I am certain that there's probably like 10, 20 songs that have that kind of melody.
If you
Without
do,
like
let
any
me know.
lyrics or anything like very specific, it's gonna be hard to find.
She said the beginning was exactly like that with the na na na, the lyrics, and then the singer goes into the actual like English or Japanese lyrics. But yeah, if anyone knows or have suggestions on where to look, I need some leads. Comment down the section below. Yeah. I don't know why. I still cringe when I do that. I feel slight cringe when I do that.
I feel a slight cringe.
Only slightly though.
Slight cringe in my butt cracks, felt it. I even put a Reddit post on it. Yeah, the r/tip of my tongue.
And but did it say anything?
Oh, people give me suggestions. Paranoid Agent,
Why do you
Detective
think
Conan.
he's asking us?
No, nothing so far.
Dang, bro.
Yeah,
You're trying, man. You're trying.
I'm trying.
What a lad. Top lad.
Yeah.
Doing this.
She said if I find it, she'll do anything for me. That's why.
Alright, boys, do not help Henry. Do not help
No,
Henry.
I was kidding.
That can better be. Well, I mean, we've hit the 2-hour mark.
It's 1 hour and 51, but yeah, once I cut it,
Basically,
it's good enough, yeah. Alright, let's do an outro. Tuna?
Matt, that's your job.
Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.
Our socials are down in the description. You can watch our podcast in many other outlets as well.
Not gonna lie, I completely forgot everything that was in the intro or the outro.
Oh my gosh.
This is Henry.
This is Orc.
Are you trying to steal my identity, man? What the hell?
It was a tuna.
I'm Luna Tuna Matt.
The
You're
racist. And this is Disney Channel. Fax Machine.
Yay, Disney. Bye.
Fax Machine episode. What is this episode? 3 or 4?
3.
Or
Shit.
oh, we're on 3. Yeah, you're right.
Episode 4. Signing out. 3.